Okay, we should be live. Let me set up my phone so I can see what's going on. Live, cool, no issue with that this time. Okay, so we got live chat. Base building time. I had a map, I think it was called Wakonda. There we go. So if anyone's catching the VOD and didn't get like the messages for me going live, etc., for what's going on here, it is November. It is the 11th, so I've got about 10 days-ish before the close of entries for the monthly building contest. And I just want to work on an entry for that. So the theme is Winterize. It's the theme is Winterize. There's some additional requirements in the form of you can't have second wave traps. You're allowed one second wave trap, which is a exit holocube, which is fair. Like, that feels like the one I would allow if I was going to allow any second wave traps. There can't be a valid Harvey path is another thing. I have a plan for that, because I obviously still need to send this map through the active queue. I obviously have a plan for a lot of this, like, I'm not just throwing stuff randomly, and you see I'd already started to build a ring around my base. That's all going to be a thing as we get to it. But the first thing that I'm doing here is I'm setting up a base. I'm setting up the base platform. And the reason for this is going to be a giant snow globe, which is why we're on a Red Sands map, despite the fact I've got in the title that this is a winter wonderland, because I think it's more interesting if the winter wonderland is built to contrast the desert. Okay, let's get to one of the first things that I have planned. I didn't leave enough space. Okay. For what I actually wanted to do. Okay, cool. I can work with that though. We'll start here. Yeah, so the first part of my plan, so if we look at the packs here, I'm gonna need Industrial Ruins 2 for this, also because the stone block is really useful, so we need that. We can have 5 others. Bulk Glass for the Snow Globe. Industrial Ruins is really good. It's probably the most clear glass that we have. The only other really clear glass is the Slaughterhouse, and I think that kind of just gets in the way a little bit too much. I'd rather have... I would prefer to have actually clear glass, which I can't have, so I would probably go for the closest, like I'm going for the closest we have, which is this, the framed glass block. Right, it only has the edges whereas the slaughterhouse has lines going down through it as well. So, because I know that I'm using these two blocks, these two packs, I've got these 4 blocks to work with before I even add an extra pack in. So what I was thinking was to use this block here as temporary blocks. So if I need something that is not going to be there forever, that I'm going to remove in the long run, I would use this block. So even just removing this will make it so that the Harvey path is invalid, which is cool. Like it means that I can meet the requirement very easily. But I'm going to... I want to taper off the top of this a little bit before it goes onto the glass. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I think that's got to be something like that. I need to block it off, but I don't really want to do anything too exciting with it. Okay. Let's get that in there as well. Okay. We're almost done with this, like, first structure, which will be like the base of the snow globe. Then I'm going to put the glass over the top, and then we're going to go from there. I might have made this a little bit too high. Yeah, I think I've made this too high. Maybe I drop this down one and just have the one layer. It's gonna take it. It'll take a sec to get rid of. Yeah, that's necessary. Let's drop. Let's just undo everything that I've done so far. Okay, I'm gonna do something fairly similar to what I was setting up, but I'm just gonna... We're not gonna have it too high. We're gonna have it one high, and the reason for that is... Oh, that's... Yeah, okay, that's just not selected properly. And it should be there. No, there. And the reason for that is I don't want this lip to be like super high and block the actual view of the internals, which it would do. That should be there. No, go back. I should find where all the the gemmat, not gemmat, the tombs are as well. What do we got? Skullstone. I don't want skullstone for that. I want something that I can easily spot. Let's use this. There's one. There's two. Is it up here? No. This is the large map, right? Yeah, okay. Kinda wish there was someone watching so that I could ask them if they spotted it. But no one's live at the moment. At least according to YouTube. Oh, I hear it! Oh, that's an interesting spot for one. Okay. Got distracted while I was building this. Which I need to put these back in. I think I just want a ring at this point. Around the edges. Before I start doing the glass. There we go. Okay. I think we built the glass. We're getting too close to this rock, so we got to build the glass off here. I don't think we can go any further in. Now, I was thinking initially I kind of wanted to do a globe, like a full circular globe thing, but that might actually be too difficult. So what I'm thinking is we'll put glass around it, go up a few heights, and then just curve off top. Which do I have Chrome set up? I don't. Let's get up a snow globe. Just getting some snow globe reference images. There was one on the last page that was real good. There. Okay, cool. Let's just swap over to Chrome quickly so we can see what we're talking about. Of course, Chrome window is playing up. Snow globe. Yeah, so I'm thinking not the actual like circle globes like these ones here. Um, I'm thinking like this snowman with name written on it from the Harvey Norman thing, where it goes up and then curves and comes back down. That's the type of snow globe that I'm going for. So that's what we're doing. I think that works slightly better given the the space that I've been able to find. I think in a perfect world, I would have found a um, map that only has bedrock really towards the center, is like fairly flat, and then bedrock, like a bedrock spire at the center. Um, Finding the perfect map is just so hard. It takes so much effort, and I can't be bothered. This is pretty good for what I'm trying to do. I think I go 2. I don't think I go the full 3 because I think it needs to start curving before the top of the building to make it actually seem like what I want it to. I guess those long edges are really easy to do for now. Nope. Make sure we get this lined up properly. Done. Might have some problems curving in on this one because it's a little bit too close. We'll see how that goes. I might start the curving in process in that corner because of that, so that if it needs to go up an extra layer, I can just do that. So it'd be something like this. Right? How does this look? I might be going too aggressively to make it look like a circle. Yeah, I am doing it too aggressively. Tip it a little bit like that. That would also mean that it comes out like this, which is fine. That's probably fine. I think I do want more of a taper as we go in. I don't think I want it to just be like a little bit at the edge there. that. Okay, this is looking legit. So that would mean for here we would need that, and that. These are just, yeah, just straight across. It's gonna use like 1,000 capacity just to get my dome set up. There will need to be a hole. Probably just put it here. Is that going to be tall enough to cover over the top of this? That would depend on this side, right? Not on that. Which I can work out. I'm pretty sure that is what we're doing at the moment. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be a little cramped. I don't want to reverse everything I've just done. Nah, we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to reverse everything because we need it to be one higher. Because I need to be able to put decals on these mountaintops. Which, even if I put in like that, which I will probably do, I could still put in the decals on the mountaintops here. Yeah, so it's gotta be one higher. Okay. That is most unfortunate. So I'm not going to be able... so one of the biggest things is going to be the snowy mountaintop, which needs to be at the top of the hill here. Just fly it down this way and do it this way. And it'll clear it out pretty quickly. Okay. We'll do this one by flyby, and then we'll do this one by just looking slightly to the left and walking. I'm actually not convinced that these ones here need to be higher. We'll double check that. I got some people watching. Yeah, so for people that missed what's going on here, we're creating a giant snow globe, and we're using this glass because it is clearer than the others, because it only has the stuff on the edges. It's unfortunate that we don't have a proper clear glass. I just need decals on top of the mountaintops, which I can't do if I was to use that other one. Does that work? I think it requires me to put a thing on there. Okay, these do need to go up by one. Right, I think that works. Okay, let's go. Just push this out this way a little bit. Out this way a bit. That's not gonna let me drag the way I want. Now it will. Okay, just giving a better clearance on the top of the hill here. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of touching the edges, but it's not super problematic. I'll still be able to get in and put some like snow decals on it where I need, particularly at the top, where logically most of the snow would fall. So we're good. We're good on that. Now we just need to propagate this out all the way around. Okay, about there. We do know that this needs to go up to the level here. Actually, I think that was right. Which one of these is the diagonal? That one. Grab that. That should be a proper block. Should have a thing on top of it. Okay, let's go out to this side. I think I'm going a little bit too steep. Which means that this should probably be a flat block. Nope, not that last one. Something like that. keeping an eye on chat just in case. Up there. Drag that along there. Okay. Dome is coming together. Harvey Path, not so much. Let's just put in a temporary Harvey Path for now. Worst case scenario, this goes live like this. Okay. I think I still want to curve this more, so I don't want to fully call it quits on that just yet. This should have square blocks about here. Okay, that gets me that side. That looks really weird for a sec from the angle I was looking at it. Not sure what that was about. About there. About there. Put up the edges there. Ah, wait, these hasn't had that added, so it'll be one lower than it's supposed to be. Did I? I think I've already done this one. Okay, cool. That's perfect. Because I want to put that in there. Okay. We're getting there. We want solid blocks, at least one solid block here before we start doing shenanigans again. Corners are going to be weird. Okay. I think corners I need to put... Well, I'll probably just not put that there. That's accidentally put one there, and I think probably over here? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Only the one side. At some point we need to just call it quits and just put a flat top on top. I think I want to do at least one more. Okay. I think that's small enough that I'm happy to call that the final edge. Oh, not what I wanted. Across here. Nothing going on in chat. Cool. We're almost done just placing these red blocks. We're almost got our big snow globe shenanigans. Then we're going to start looking into making a base inside. I'm hoping this at least looks a little interesting from the preview. We'll actually have to see how that looks, because it probably looks like a giant killbox, because it is just a big square when it comes down to it. It's messing with my eyes. Should have a block there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, cool. As long as there's no way out through that, and I think... God, it's hard to read. It is so hard to read what does and doesn't have the slopes, the upward slopes. I think I'm good. Okay. Now let's just put a cap on this. Ooh. Okay, so what does this look like from slightly off to the left? Pretty boring because it's all red and there's no contrast, which is unfortunate, but I do not have the capacity to deal with that just yet. We're just going to paint up the full base now that we know where the base is, at least externally. This is just to hide the fact that some of these are bedrock. And I might actually... We know that none of the tombs are on the outside because we found them before. So I'm gonna lock in the holes. Does that actually lead into the thing? It does. Huh. Greystone. That greystone pack is way too useful to not have for what I'm trying to do. It takes color way too well. Nothing over in chat. Oh. We'll just continue on our merry way of painting everything. Oh. Now, the question is, do I want it like this for the stairway? Right. Or do I want to just face it straight at and just have Harvey walk straight up? Okay, we have a huge amount of space. And the gem mat is kind of close to the entrance. Let's build something around the gem mat to hide it. How big? I think that's spear. I wonder if there's like a utility online that I can use that would generate pixel art spear. In Minecraft, that would be appropriate. How to make a perfect spear. That's a YouTube video. I don't really want to watch that. Spear generator. Okay. Yeah, gotta accept cookies. Okay, that's fine. This is a tool I have to download. I was really hoping for something that was just done in HTML5. That's then closer to 8. How big can we go? 8 seems to be the minimum. So that would be that would have to be the head. And let's say if 8's the head, can we make it 9? We can. Okay. If 9's the head, and we'll assume that that's 1/3. No, I don't think that works. Let's do 9 and 12? I think that's the way to go. Okay, 12. 12 is a valid size. I got tagged. Oh, okay. Did not realize that everyone else I'd seen had had the same order. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so we have a 12 sphere. Let's just make sure we have the space for this, actually, before we do anything. We'll need 21 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we do not have enough space for either of those. So what are we going to do instead? I probably can't make a snowman if I can't make 2 spheres. I could probably try and make 2 spheres, I just need to make them smaller than what's going on here. I think the 8 size sphere is probably fine for the body, but I'll have to make something smaller for the head. How much space would I need for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that would just take up the whole space. It's not. I can't do even 8 size sphere. It's got to be even smaller than that. We have circle. The giant snowman one. What's the minimum for the giant snowman? 12? That's still not gonna. That's still gonna be gigantic. Yeah, this is the difference between 4 meter blocks and 1 meter block. You kind of have to make something huge if you want to do a circle. Okay, so what do we got option-wise? A cabin? It's kind of off to the side from the mountaintops, so maybe a tree? We could do like a big tree? Big pine tree? Hide it within a pine tree? That's not the worst idea. We need... at least something like... Let's... I think I made that big. Actually, we could just make it 5. 4. Sort out the like orientation and whatnot in a sec. How are we gonna do the leaves? That's a good question. I would kind of need a green block because I need to put snow on them. This very much is going to look like a cabin because it's perfectly square. What if I round the corner? It's a little bit better. Okay. We'll just round it to a point, I guess. Gotta put some pine leaves on it, I guess, which we'll sort out in a sec. I'm gonna do something like that. Really wish we had a non-processed wood. I might actually make that the exit. The exit holocube. It's not clear whether it's optional or not in the contest rules, so I'm just gonna put one in. I'm happy with that side. Like, there's nothing I can do about the diagonal pieces. Happy with that side, happy with that side, not happy with that side. Okay, I need that. get rid of these as well. For the same reason. Now we turn it until we get to that one. Let's just grab that one, come out, and yeah, these are not the right way either. But this edge at least is easier to deal with. I think it's that. Yep, it is. Oh. It kind of amuses me how much, like, winter and Christmas are linked together, even in, like, Australia, just because we're a, you know, English-speaking Western country, when winter in Australia is, like, the furthest thing you can get from, Christmas. Okay, cool. So we have an internal structure, which means that I can put a hole into the tree, and that will give us access to the gen mat. For now, let's make something that will work as leaves. We are already using this. I don't think I'm going to use the dock metal block. And if we paint it green and white, I think that should be fine. Let's do, so towards the bottom, I want to have at least a little bit of a space. Should like curve the whole way around, I think. I think that's the way to go. It's not gonna look like super realistic, but I think it'll look fine once I make it green, because these are evergreen trees. I think I'm gonna make that just one. No, it's gotta be two. It doesn't look right. Just one. I'm gonna lock this all off, I think, by doing that. Now, when I expand out the thing there, we end up with something that vaguely resembles what I'm looking for. Now we just grab the forest green. We'll definitely do the underside with just the forest green. But what about the top? I feel like the top should be... I'll do the edges in green as well. I feel like the top should be white to emphasize the winterness of it all. Now, ideally, I would use the snowy decal, which is this one. But I think there's a glitch with this one. Oh, that's way too white. Which I guess is snow, but what about ice spray instead? I wish the block underneath was green. That's like the one complaint I have here. I should do some variation so that it looks more natural. They should be green. We'll grab that in a sec. How does that look? Not great, honestly. Like, I think it'd be fine if the underlying block was green, but we don't have a green block currently. Gonna have to use the glacier block a bit when we get around to that. So make sure I leave it I'm gonna quickly go and grab the glacier block. And we're just gonna place a glacier block down so that we don't forget. Where should I put it? Let's just put it here. Somewhere where I won't forget it. Okay, I'm not super happy with that. I think I have to use the white decal. I need to see how the white decal glitches. How the snow decal glitches. I know you can't copy it. Does that look better though? I think so. Let's jump out. Let's jump into test from here to start with. And let's see what happens. Okay, so it works here. That's good. Let's exit the outpost. And let's do a social raid. Oh, I didn't put it on social. It's on inactive. That was silly. I've got to go back into the map. We'll be placing traps soon, I think. Once I got the pine tree going. Ah, there we go. It's already glitched. Does it happen? I wonder if I can do it where... No, because it'll break the moment that I go to level it up. What if we just use the lighthouse block instead? Lighthouse white is very, very white. So sad that the snow decal doesn't work. I think that ice decal will be better in the long run, for most of my plans. But it really doesn't work with the brown underneath. It very much looks like a, it doesn't look like the leaves that I'm trying to make it look like. Okay. We need another layer of this, I think. Probably actually two. Let's do one about here. No, let's just make it... Let's make this roof bit all one as well. I'm just going to remove this. We want the texture to be the same on all the leaves, is why I'm using consistently the same thing. I might drop that down to here so that it comes a little bit off the top of what would be the trunk of the tree. And then we'll go from there. So that would be there. The more I'm thinking on it, maybe we mix up the green and not green a little bit. Maybe we mix up the green and white a little bit so that some of the like green shows through. Like that. Yeah, like that. I don't think I want to do that one. At least one of these I think shouldn't have it. Something like that. That should be covered by that, which means that that should be a full block. Let's do the underside here first. That shouldn't be that. That should be... That's good enough for my purposes. That one can be removed for now. The underside's definitely green. Just do the whole top bit in white for now, and then we'll work it out from there. I'm going to remove some of this to make it green, just so that the green shows through on the... Oop, accidentally coloured the snow globe. It's a little unfortunate it's brushing up against the side here so that I can't, color like that section. I might just do that one. Cool. So we have our pine tree. Obviously not perfect, but it's not bad. It's not completely terrible. Pull it out, hides the gem mat. Good. Perfect. Harvey path has to just kind of go around, I think. Not 100% on what we're going to do with that just yet. But there's definitely going to be some glacier stuff involved. And I think the entrance to the gem mat will be here. They're being destroyed later anyway. I don't need to make it look pretty. Yeah. I think that's the way you get in. So as we're building our fake Harvey path for use for later, we'll do that. Okay, what do we got? Tons of capacity. Lots of decoration to do, because a lot of this needs to all be iced. Might put some... I might go around and we'll put on the very top layer of anything that's about this tall. We're just going to put this. Anything that is above... Let's go anything that's above the base. That's not above the base. So those would be above the base. Those are above the base. I think that is the base level. Yep. Cool. Cool. That gives us the start of our like winter theming for the inside here, which is nice. Traps. Traps are going to be a pain. It's going to be fairly open. I kind of want to put a hornet, say here. maybe some incinerators here and here, covering the exit. Yeah, let's start with that. Let's start with that. Incinerator, incinerator. They're not far enough away for either of those to matter. Eruption. I'm curious. I'm gonna see if the eruption hits where the gem mat is. I don't think it does. Even if I get, like, close. Yeah, not close enough. Okay. Eruption doesn't work, so it's not going to be that. Napalm would be useless based off what I've got set up here. Second wave is useless and just something I don't want to deal with. I don't know if it's worth Firestorm. I will put a couple Hornets in here. Hornets are definitely going to be used in this setup, so might as well grab a couple here. I'm just going to record a path. They're not actually going to path, they're going to go up here and they're going to just stand guard. It's about here and they're going to stand guard. I think in both cases, I'm going to give them armor. I'm going to give one sluggish. And the other reflex. Okay, let's make a Harvey path. Up here gets me to about here. Which allows me to go up. Ah, forgot I removed that bit out here. That there. That there. Okay. So that gets me up to here, which allows me to come in here, down here, across here, up here. Where's the break in the Harvey path? Here. Done. Cool. So we got a harvester path. And a rating of dangerous, despite the fact I have 4 things. This would probably drop down to normal, I think, after a little bit. Okay. I'd like to make the ground icy. I would like to put in a ground that's probably about this level. Oh, they do full snow. Meaning I don't have to put decals on it. Yes, let's do that. We'll save the capacity for those. Turn these occasionally. They're gonna look really weird because they're right next to one another. So the reason I'm not just like filling this all in like as quick as possible is because I actually want to spin these so that they look more randomized. Um, because snow doesn't fall perfectly uniform, right? So it's not, it makes it, it's a small thing you can do with anything that should be random that makes it look more like it's actually random. That there, that there, that there. Though it helps if you don't do it in a pattern like I just did there. Also helps if you only click once sometimes instead of always double clicking, because then you're only using 2 of the four sides. But you'll notice that there's a bit more variation as you're walking across this. Look, I always use the same decal for tombs, so I probably should have just done that initially. Um, I think I might put that there. I think you're more likely to see that one than you are to see the one that's right next to it. And the idea is that you want to be able to, I want people to be able to spot these from a distance. And I think with the entrance being here, that one's spottable immediately. If you go check out what that is, you'll find out that it's a tomb. This one here is not too hard either. I think we need more ice decals. I'm going to put some of these ones around on basically everything that's pointing upwards. The sand's a little awkward for what we're doing here, but it's not the end of the world. That is a hole that I haven't filled in. I want to make sure I got all the holes on the outside. Is this a hole into the base? No, just random hole. Weird. Nothing happened in chat. Okay. We'll keep going around. We'll do a quick scan of the outside while remembering to check for these holes. Just in case. Just in case. Oh, there's one. The whole winter wonderland thing is starting to come along. So that's fun. I think we should make that lesser. Because of the we'll come back to that in a minute. but because of the stuff above it, I think it shouldn't be catching as much snowfall. I'm not going to put any decals on the I'm not going to put any decals on these blocks because they are going to be deleted at some point. But for now, they are fine. Okay. Oh, wait. These should have lesser. This should also have lesser. I'm gonna make that though. No. That's only above the base, and I want to make the base look like it's not there. Like the base isn't having an impact on it, even though, yeah, physically it should, because it is there, but I might need to go over the inside with the oh wait, that's got a roof over it. Let's ignore that one. Okay. We've got our ice floor. I don't think there's anything... Oh, actually, how much lower than this is this? 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 2. So we're looking for any holes that are at least 2 deep. I might just put an ice block there though. That seems like a good spot for one. Okay. Snow, snow, snow. Oh. 1, 2, 3. I like the idea of just putting one there, just because it blocks off so much stuff. And I might put one there just to block, kind of hide that sand. Yeah, everything's like kind of coming together. Just go. What do we got? We got snow everywhere. Oh, it's slowly, yeah, covering all of the space. Should be. Yeah, I suppose with all the, considering it's a snow globe, there's probably no point doing shenanigans with hollow cubes to like hide the entrance and then like to put like hollow cubes here and here and just have it like exposed as you walk in because you'll be able to see it from the outside. So that could be interesting. What does that look like? Move that, add that. What does that look like from here? Right, so you see this. You can see too much of it if you just grapple up. Yeah, nah, it's not as... It's not impactful enough for what I'm trying to do. I do love that idea. I know Bouldersville has a really good map that makes use of it, but it's just not going to work here because it's a little bit too open. I might actually lock this off with a ice block. I'm kind of using the ice blocks like I would the stone blocks on the outside. Okay. Those two shouldn't be done like that. Okay. We have so much snow placed around. Oh my god. I'm getting good value out of this decal at least. I need to do some stuff with the edges, and this whole back corner still needs to be done. Oh. What have I committed to? Because I thought it would be cooler if I used the red sands outpost. Oh. Which, I maintain, it is cooler. I still think it's cooler to turn a red sands outpost into a winter one instead of just using a shattered peak one. But lots of decals are going in here. let's just place these around randomly a bit, so that I can get this done at a reasonable pace. That should cover everything. And I'm leaving that off because that's a... I think technically I'm leaving that off as well because that's not a block. Kind of means that while there's no HRV path, while there is a HRV path, you'll be able to like follow the stuff. The red blocks, which is probably fine. Okay. What time is it? 2:30. Cool. Okay, we're only 90 minutes in. Yeah, then we should probably build... I don't know if I really want to build anything else. Like, I don't mind there being like one lone pine tree. Maybe it's a little bit too obvious that that's the gen mat if I leave it as only one lone pine tree. What else is Christmassy? I don't want to do a snowman. Snowman circles take up too much space. Oh, maybe a smaller one. We could probably do a small snowman. Like, not one that you enter, but just like one on the ground somewhere. Let's give that a go. Let's build it down here. I want to build a snowman. Okay, let's start with... This might be too small. Oh, I can always color this later. Color that orange. Cut off that. Color that orange, and that could be the head. Then for the hats, just do that. I need something bigger. Let's go put it in the back corner. Somewhere around here. And for the body, we do this. So the answer to do I want to build a snowman is apparently yes. So we're doing it. Does have to be a snowman though. I probably put a little bit too close to that edge there. Now, we need to make it look like it's snow. I think we're going to need to use the full white block in this case, because it is stone. Okay. I'm gonna color some of that differently to represent different pieces. Right. I think I will move, not that one. It's, I can use Lab 8, I believe, for the nose. That's probably a little bit too fluorescent. Synthetic orange would be worse. Necropolis is more of a yellow, not an orange. Hellscape? Hellscape's kind of orangey. And not super fluoro. Cool. I like that. What are we gonna do the hat and the eyes with? It contrasts too much with the... Maybe we just leave the eyes as white. Oh, unless... What if we use one of the other lighthouse colors? Perfect! No. No. I'm trying to work out... There's a way that I can make it so that I can still get this, but I've got the horizontal flipped. Okay, so I'm trying to get that to this front side, be that. No, it always ends up down there. Do we have a similar one, but on the opposite side? I might be able to do something with that. Yeah, cool. That works. Got button eyes. Now just the hats, and I think the hat I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna remove the hat. You can just not have anything on his head. We have a snowman. Oh, missed a spot. Check underneath, make sure I haven't missed anywhere else. So underneath is the most likely spot to be missed. Okay. We have snow everywhere. We have a snowman. What does it look like as we come in? Kind of cool. Big tree, snowman. I think there's something missing from the center here. Don't know what off the top of my head. Maybe a log cabin? Let's do some Google searching for reference pictures. Gotta jump over to Chrome again. This was the spear stuff I was looking at before. What about Christmas snow globe? Let's go into images. What do they got? They got, yeah, so single pine tree, Santa Claus, snowman. I'm not doing Santa Claus. Humans are so hard to make. Little cabin, cottage, Christmas tree, cabin. Yeah, it looks like cabin. It's very much looking like cabin. Let's jump back to Meet Your Maker. That's Healdton something. I'm just quickly checking what that was. Ah, okay, publicly releasing a demo for there's a Yu-Gi-Oh themed tabletop RPG that I've been keeping an eye on. Cool, yeah, so it looks like we need a cabin. Somewhere back here, I think is the best spot for it. I think just a little bit off center. We'll put down I'm gonna do some stone, I think. I'm gonna ruin some of this nice shenanigans we were doing back here. We're gonna go create a nice flat area for me to work with. That's where the cabin's gonna be. That's probably gonna be part of the wall, I think. We won't have it run right up against the back of the thing. Go something like that. About there-ish. I don't think I need that. Oh, maybe I do for the inside. Okay. I want it to be visible from the entrance, so you can kind of see. Okay, you can kind of see it anyway. You'll see the edges of it, at least. I'm going to use this metal block. Can I get better? They're on opposite sides, that's really unfortunate. I need to put one in the hole. I think we're just going to do that for the roof. Which should turn into... I'm going to have a high steep. I'm going to do something like that. Right, something like that. I think we put in the diagonal things here. I think that makes sense considering what's going on here. If I... Is there another way to get into this bit? There is. Okay, cool. So if I go that and block off that, then I want to block off this with an ice block so that no one comes in here. Not that one. I might put that more like that. We'll come back with ice decals later. Need to finish our little cabin. Don't know what's going to be in here. But... shouldn't be any snow on the inside. It's well and truly high enough to be fully covered in snow on the outside. Let's put something like that. Enter inside, I don't know, maybe a fireplace? I don't know what we're going to do in here. Important thing is we have a little cabin. We'll build something into it. I still think the tree's the most obvious spot for the gen mat, but the cabin kind of works as well. For that, ooh, we got a lot of snow decal, a lot of like snow going around. Okay, let's start putting down some weaker snow. I think if I go some like, yeah, less snowy bits, like this one. On any spot that points up that I haven't already covered, pretty much. I might actually make that an ice block. That seems prime opportunity for that. Can I... Yep, I like that actually. I'll have to come back to some of these later. This should all have the heavier ice on it. We're good for that front. Okay. Ah, there's some stuff down here that I missed. This should be this. This should be this. This should not be that. That should be that. That should be that. That should be that. So let's turn that one. That there. That there. I might actually just lock that off. We'll do that there, that there. Ice block. No, that's way too heavy. That seems right, but I want to point it that way. Okay. Heavy ice is that one. Not so heavy ice is that one. Okay. We are... I think I actually probably want to grab this one and put that around the edges here. I want to do that on the tops of things as well, just in general. A lot of the like tops of mountains and whatnot should have this. Obviously, anywhere where I want to put a trap in the long run, I'm just going to remove it when it comes up, but like I'm not going to be super precious about my decal placements. But having all the decals placed first makes it a lot easier to see if the trap is going to be too obvious. Okay. No chats at the moment? Cool. That's fine. I suppose we haven't had any questions about what's going on. Seems to have been people popping in and out. I suppose maybe because it's a kind of a chill stream. And I've mostly been placing decals on absolutely everything. This is honestly getting crazy. So much effort into this so far. Okay, that needs one of those. That needs one of those. That needs that. That needs that. It does need that. Okay. I think the... Oh, wait, I missed some spots over here. Let's just get those. Okay. I think we missed this side of these. Not the end of the world. That should have solid white on it. That was missed ages ago. Okay. Oh. Just insane amount of work. Grab those while we're here. Okay, what are we doing? I think we are mostly decaled out. Like, there's probably some spots I've missed, but like, it's snow. Provided it's not too large, it'll just look like snow. Like, I think we're probably good for the most part. No, that's not it. That there, that there, that there, that there. Don't need that one. Particularly around the snowman, it looks a little weird. I don't have snow. It should be there. Okay. Oh, another spot I missed. God, if leveling these out didn't look so fake, I would have saved so much time. Okay. Let's have a look. It's looking very wintry. Oh, gonna need to fill some things in with like I think in assassins and warmongers, hornets. Probably put some enforcers up on like some of these higher areas. A lot of guard focus, I think, for the actual traps. This is gonna have to become like a giant arena. There was some stuff I wanted to do. I need to hide the fact that um, I need to break this for a sec. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and I'm going to put this red around on the red of the just trying to make it so that the inside and outside of the base match. Which is important for spots like there. It's a small detail, but you never know. Like, particularly the considering this is entering a contest and the artistic section is always super heavily sought after. And that could be the difference between someone voting for mine and not. For artistic, so let's... Like, if they just can't make the decision, maybe the fact that I missed a couple decals... Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're done with that. I need to... That just lets me not destroy the decals and still place those. Okay. Oh, not what I wanted. That works. That lets me place that decal there. Lets me grab at least those two. I don't think there's any way for me to avoid that. Or that. Or that. That one I can. Which allows me to place that decal there and that decal there. This one here could also be a diagonal, which will allow me to place that one there. And that's it. So there'll be less shenanigans when the decals are... when that's removed, there'll be less... Oh! I could do... that. Which would let me place... that. And that. And... those. That seems good. Okay. Whew. I'm so hungry. I should probably order some food. Yeah, I'm gonna order some food. Quick break for that, I guess. Just order some Subway. Something I can eat while I'm streaming. Subway. I know this is exciting content here, watching a unmoving screen as I order Subway, but oh, maybe I can go grab that in a sec. But I am hungry, so I don't want lettuce or tomato or cucumber. Well, most of those. So chili. Salt. I don't need a drink or anything. That'll be fine. No, I gotta add at least $5 or something. I don't want to be unhealthy. Can I get? Maybe it's under breakfast. No. Can I, like, collapse the cookie section? No. Okay, let's just scroll to the bottom. No. Nope. Yeah. Quesadilla? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Like, at all. That'll do it. That seems good. Uh, Okay, sorry about that. We're just... Oh, what? Why is it still not submitted? Whatever. Something to do with the payment gateway. Oh, confirm my ID. What? What even is this? Just want to order Subway. Okay. Subway ordered. Whew. Oh, I need my phone back up so I can check the chat. Sorry about that. Let's just check if anything was said in the meantime. Highly exciting Subway ordering time. No, nothing in the chat. Cool. Why is that not live? I noticed a little section over there that I'm gonna quickly go check, because that feels like it should have that. And so should this. Cool. Oh, we got our exit cube. We have a valid HRV path at the moment, but I can fix that by removing one block. That is only used to make up the HR. Oh, sorry about that. So, what the? I need to check something. Just checking my sound. Just checking my sound. Okay, cool. I thought the mic might have cut out. Oh yeah, so snowman. Oh, that side of the nose is missing. Yeah, we got a little bit of green, a little bit of brown, a little bit of red. Cool. We've got a bit of color variation going around. That's good. Shenanigans with the snow, I think, is perfect. Honestly, I am absolutely loving how this looks on the inside. I might just put that up there so that that looks like a completed block. Missed some stuff there. That's fine. These should have this as well. And it's all coming together. It looks so good. I am so happy with how this looks so far. Problem is, it plays like shit 'cause there's nothing. There's no traps or anything. And I've used over 1800 capacity. Oh. Okay. We're getting there. And I'm just glad that these don't take any capacity or spots or anything. This is literally just free to decorate. Okay. So, if... Let's do a quick test. Let's do a quick test. I know there's no traps, so there's not really a lot of point to test, but I want to look what it looks like as a radar. So, I would start back here. First thing I'm always going to do, I'm going to just run straight up. And then I can see this little hole here, so I come in and I all of a sudden realized Red Sands, Winter Wonderland. Perfect. That looks so good. Um, the sand is a problem. I don't care. I I love this. Oh my god, I already love this. I just gotta turn this into an arena. Um, and this will be amazing. We come in here. We have an exit hollow cube. I think I mark the exit hollow cube. Like, I think I want it to be... I think I want that to be noticeable. So I'm going to use... Ooh, yellow? Yellow probably looks better. And I don't think there's a way you can walk up here and not see that, unless I put something on top here, but I'm not going to. We'll just leave that like that. What about below? Do I really want you falling below? Not really. Maybe I just grab... Let's remove these two guards. I don't know, like ridiculous when I've got so few already. Let's just put a floor about here. Right. I'm not going to use this whole chamber, so let's just put a floor there, and then just put the two guards back in. You can be hunter and you can be armored and reflex. And the other one, I know what I should do. I should set them back a bit and give them short leash instead of armored. Sluggish. Short leash. We'll go short leash and armored. The reason for the short leash is 1.5 blocks would be here. Okay. Such a ridiculous plan. It's such a ridiculous plan, and it's coming together, and it's great, and I'm really loving it, and I think... I said I wanted to do assassins. I think the assassin that I want to do is going to be about here. And I'm just going to have him do a patrol route that goes like here, here, and then back. Right, he's not gonna... Yeah, that seems like a good spot for an assassin. What do I want on the assassin, though? I'm happy for you to chase people across the end of the map. That's fine. Um, let's give it armor because it's hard to mess with that. And I think maybe bloodlust because I think if he hears the hornets go off, I think I want him to chase in after them, even if he missed the player. But I do want you to go. Yeah, something like that. So he'll chase in after the player if they go here. So if they're like if he's walking his path, which isn't particularly long, hears that these have been activated, he'll come back here potentially and try and kill the person, which is perfect. That shouldn't be there, but it should be there, there and there, and there. Okay. Good assassin. I think a couple enforcers would be good up here. I think two just to kind of cover to make it like a. I'm thinking two enforcers up here, and I'll have this one here look this way and that way, and this one here will look this way and that way. That way they'll kind of like cover, and they'll give them both bloodlust, so that they cover for each other. I want. That's not what I wanted. You. If I'm gonna do a patrol path, I better off do it. Oh wait. Quickly. That should be that. Let's give them both bloodlust. Seeker bolts. They definitely got. I definitely want them to have bloodlust so that they cover, so that you can't like sneak up on one. Um, you can still like kill one and then sneak up on the other. Let's see how the seeker bolts work. I'm gonna test that out. We're gonna do a quick test. Test from start. This fire rate might be better. Ah, no, they need optics. Yeah, seeker bolts aren't super impactful. I think optics is the way to go here. Maybe optics on this one and something else on you. Oh god. Forgot about the assassin. Hey, it works. Cool. Yeah, okay. Optics definitely on the one that's looking forward. I think the one that's looking back doesn't need to cover quite as much area. So let's go optics here. And I think you get fire rate. The Seeker wasn't really doing anything. Oh, that's a question, actually. If I go bolt shot here with overshot, oh, it's one shorter. If it went one more, there's a very real possibility that that there could kill someone standing here. Okay, I'm gonna deal with that. We're going to place 2 stone blocks, and then we're gonna build off. We're gonna put the like snow on top to like kind of hide it a little bit. These are stone blocks instead of the actual bedrock. It won't be completely. Like, you will notice this if you're paying a lot of attention, but stone blocks don't look too bad when it comes. I don't think. I'm gonna go double down. Okay, so the reason I'm doing double down and not hunter, despite the ridiculous range, is that I think if you trigger this, if you jump or anything, you'd probably dodge the hunter. Let's just test it. We should just test it, right? Test everything. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if I test from here, if I hunter and will trigger that and then just like jump up. I think that would have hit me regardless. Let's double check this. Let's kill this. Let's kill this guy. Yeah, I think if I move, because it's so far in firing. Oh, that was just me messing around. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Let's go to double down, because I'm pretty sure that's going to. That might even be able to go further. Right? I might be able to get people that run past going to the assassin. Yep. I thought I killed you. Must hit the armor. I want to check that optics, see how the optics interacts with me entering through this hole here. Yeah, okay, they can see me at a much better range. Ooh. Oh. Okay, gotta work out what I'm doing with the cabin. Okay, one thing I do want to check. I want to wait a second. Because I want him to be not right there. And see what happens with... Oh! Yep, right as I exit. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, it looks like he was aggroed. Because I don't think he was exactly on the path. Ugh! Actually, one thing I haven't tried... let's make my... I want to change that to gap closer. I want to see... I'm pretty sure this is still the case. I didn't get the lunge off. Okay. I got the deflection that time. Hmm. What happened to the other one? These guys aren't bloodlust, are they? Did I only put one down? No, there's two here. You died to the bolt shot. Okay, I might need to make it so that the assassin can't be in the line of fire for the bolt shot. How did you die? Let's just test from here. See what happens is that guard just goes up. What's up? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna up my lunge distance as far as possible. And I'm gonna try and see if I can get myself to die mid-lunge like we used to be able to. No? Huh. Maybe they fixed that? Maybe they fixed it. Maybe lunging is not terrible for the... anymore. I keep missing the click. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Maybe they changed that. He did used to die sometimes. We'll find out. I do have an idea for a build that I want to do with that in the long run, but let's go back to this. Okay, I don't want to put everything here, that I do kind of want to focus over on the right hand side here so that it looks like, so that this is relatively protected. But I don't want to make it everything. So what else we got? I think here seems like a good spot for a cannon back. Let's do that. Just armored cannon back. He's just gonna turn around, and anything else that I think would be really good for this one? Grand Sacrifice? No, I don't think so. Just fire rate. We'll just go fire rate. And we'll just go like that. I'm fine for someone to sneak up from this way. That'll require going all the way around the edge here, and that's fine. I think there's a Ravager spot. Now, I think there would be an assassin spot here currently, but I think after this is removed, the assassin would be useless. And so I don't want to do that. I think there's a Ravager spot here. I think this Ravager is going to be combat ready. Fire rate? No. I think combat ready... Does fire rate or combat ready give you more time? That is a question that I need an answer to. Okay, who fires first? A combat ready or a... Let's just set up a test down here. Okay, so we've got 2 guards. One will be combat ready, and the other will be fire rate. I'm going to give them both Bloodlust, just so that they trigger at the same time, even if I mess it up. Right. So the right one triggered first. That was fire rate. Okay. So that means if I want it to be super deadly, it would have to be combat ready and I would need fire rate and thing. I think this is better though. And I'll just have him do a full circle. I think that's better because I'm pretty sure he can aggro off of me dealing with the one up the top here with the optical implants. Yep, perfect. That's just dumb. I don't actually need to be in here right now. Okay. The arena's coming together. Maybe a hunter bolt shot like here? Yeah, I don't mind that. Because, yeah, it won't spot your feet, but it'll spot your head before you come through, and you might not actually be able to see it properly. We'll find out. Not right now, I'm not going to test that just yet. Cool, that's perfect. Okay, more guards. More guards seems like the answer. I think that test that we just did before with the Ravager might actually be useful here, because I think we now know that we need reflex manipulation and combat ready, because I'm expecting this guy to get run past pretty quickly otherwise. But if I give him both, I think that's going to become real hard to do. Like, I can obviously kill it, but... What if I try to true pacifist? Okay, this corridor here is a little too safe. Aside from the assassin. Okay. Oh, I think yeah, I went into test when I meant to go into build. One sec, my subway should be here, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Okay, it says my food is nearby. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's focus on some... Let's focus on this corridor here for a little bit. I think this is a potential route that you'll take. Not just because it's the Harvey path, but because when you enter here, dropping down probably doesn't seem like the best course of action, but coming up on the left here, you would have something like this. And then as you go through here, yeah, I think this is relatively safe because of the enforcers being up here. So let's grab this here, and let's go... Incinerator? And if there's an incinerator here, these 4 spaces wouldn't have... I'm going to remove that. We're going to melt the snow where the incinerator lands. I think that's a fun little thematic thing. And for most of that, I think I just put pistons. Like, it's kind of funny because you don't have to deal with these pistons at all. Right, let's make that one pulverize. Make this one blockade. Put a bolt shot just above it. Overshot. That's not hitting anyone, is it? Oh, not what I wanted. It's not directly going over anyone's head. Though I think the overshot's necessary. Let's double check. No, no, it's not. Overshot's not necessary on that one. Hunter, I think, would be a waste. It would drag it down, which would cause it to hit the floor. Oh, someone just called me. One sec. I'll be right back. We've got like a be right back screen, right? Okay, let's swap back to Meet Your Maker. Cool. Yeah, I have food, so I might mute occasionally to do stuff, but... Where? I'm not sure if I want overshot or not. Do I want this space? I think I do. Let's put it on. I don't think I want any of these others. Well, maybe Relentless. People really bad at parrying Relentless. I'm thinking I might go, like, Incinerator? Like, here? Maybe put a couple warmongers around the edges? Just have this as, like, an aesthetic thing. Don't walk it just in case. Bloodlust. This one I don't think is likely to walk through the fire. So that one should spot you as you come around this corner, which I'm going to double check. But I'm pretty sure its vision range is good enough for that. Yeah, well, the thing I was testing works, so that's good. Why is that not live? Why is that not showing live chat? Okay, fix that. I haven't put any hornets on the outside yet. And I think some hornets flying around the center area here would not be the worst. Let's do that. Let's set them up here, and I think that little hidey hole might actually be good for something else. In here. I'm going to give them both sluggish and fire rate. So we get more sluggish going around, because I think sluggish will be what kills you here. And like the large number of bloodlust guards might be able to trigger. It's probably aren't synced properly, but that's fine. We've got two guards doing a little circle. It might be a little bit too high, actually. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Well, so it's good. Okay. I need to think for a second. What do we got? Think and probably take a bite to eat. Still thinking. I'm trying to think of what we can do. What like it's probably more guards, more traps. Like we're in brutal now, and honestly, I would be a little surprised if a non-brutal map won one of these contests. A lot of people would find it too easy. Um, it just feels like one of those things. Like you are pretty much always going to go ham when making your contest maps, so they might as well be brutal. Uh, anything? Is there anything real obvious as you fall down that you might want to do? Like, what if I line it straight up with the hole here, and put in that spot there a bolt shot with overshot and hunter. Right, because I don't know how far forward you're going to go. So if the person goes straight ahead from the entrance, the bolt shot should catch them. Let's double check and make sure you can't just like double jump your way out of that. But you can totally grapple jump out of that, but it takes more than just a double jump, so that's fine. What else? Got a little bit of kitty aggro now. But I also finished my Subway sandwich, so cool. I think I might be underutilizing the assassin at the moment. I think either here or here could really use one. One of these two platforms. Maybe I'll connect these two platforms permanently. Right? If I do that, they're connected. If I do that, they're connected. And that might actually give us a good spot for an assassin. The assassin can, like, walk back and forth up here. Or even just, like, chill here? No, I think walk back and forth is the best. Even if it does mean that they're more likely to be seen. Because movement is more obvious. Go movement speed. I'm gonna go movement. I don't think I need armor. Movement and attack speed. I pressed R instead of F, which would mean that it wouldn't do that as a guard path. It would do it as a stand still at the end. Okay. Is there anywhere else that I think would make for really obvious assassin placements? Maybe up on the roof here? It's not connected to anything. I think maybe if these two were connected, but I don't know if it's really worth it with them not being connected. There too. I'm always finding more spots for these decals. Got that. The contrast of red sands into Winter Wonderland is still great to me. I am loving that. I actually might put that there. Maybe do something similar over here. Yep. Seems legit. I feel like I should hide something in this little hidey hole here. Guard, most likely. Is there anywhere I think I can do bombs? This could be a nice little bomb spot. Oh, lasers. I haven't got any lasers. I might be able to do something with those. I think this is... Sentinels as well. I think we can do some sentinels. I feel like there's a spot for it. There's at least a couple spots for sentinels, like right here. Like it's a big open area. Or maybe one... somewhere about here? Okay, I'll show you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking... sentinel... here. I think Eagle Eye's worth it on that one. And we're not actually putting a bunch of these, we're just spacing it. Maybe a couple to the left so that it's more towards the... so it's a little bit more asymmetric. Because I think I want that to be grappleable from here. Is that the case currently? Let's just grab something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, with a jump you could do that. Does that cover the entrance? Not quite without Eagle Eye. Okay. Couple sentinels in the air. I'm not going too ham with those, and I think we give them death clouds. I don't think there's any reason not to. Sure, the clouds aren't great anymore, but yeah, there's the plasma sentinel's base functionality. Yep, accessible with a double jump. I think that one probably needs a grapple, unless you're on the tree. Yep, okay, cool. They are accessible. Ooh, I am thinking an assassin. Well, actually, yeah, let's put an assassin down in this little, let's put a couple assassins on, like, opposite corners of this, just kind of wandering. I'm gonna go Bloodlust and attack rate. No, movement speed. Because they have a huge area to cover. I'm gonna send this back around here again. Okay. 600 capacity left. There's a few areas that are like completely dead, which we should probably do something about. I think up here it's worth putting a optical implants enforcer that can like scan between these two. Fire rate. No, I can't have him facing backwards because I need I can't use a end path. It has to be a continuous one. So we're going optics and fire rates. Back and forth a bit, and that should be fine. I still kind of like the idea of a bomb trap here. I don't know if it'll ever come up, but if it does, it could be funny. We'll definitely want chaos because we want it spread as much as possible. And actually, for that exact same purpose, spring load. There's not too much that's being threatened to be lost from up there, so we're probably fine on that front. I think this is another Ravager. And I think this is another one of those ones where we're just trying to set up as an ambush Ravager. And you'll just loop out, come and check out what's going on, and then I think a Ravager here as well. This one I think needs armor. We'll go armor and fire rate. That should complete that. He'll just run along on that. I like an ambush Ravager here. This one's just gonna look at the entrance. Okay, we've got to be running out of... Yeah, okay, we've got one more guard we can place. So we are almost out of guard spots. Which we are leaning very heavily into. Which I think is reasonable considering open air outposts. You normally need more guards than you need anything else. This is almost done though. For reference, I would not normally spend this long on an outpost. I normally don't do anything quite so ridiculous as the plan that I have here with the all the decals, which took ages. Anyone who's watching the VOD has seen how long that took. So I don't normally end up spending this long on an outpost, though. This is pretty quick for a contest outpost. My contest outposts, because I put so much effort into them, they normally take a good, like, 5 hours. But I suppose this one's also, like, significantly more focused on a fairly simple artistry with all this ice. Yeah, what else we got? I'm very tempted to put the gem mat decal, like here. We put the guard down yet, or are we still thinking on that guard? We're still thinking on that guard. Okay. What about... No, I don't like that. I was thinking about like Enforcer or something that went across the top of the tree, but what about an Enforcer that protects these guys? He'll need fire rate and I think that's it. Give him Seeker Bolts. Maybe it'll help. I don't actually have enough capacity for any more traps. So let's give this a test. Oh, not from here. From the start. Okay. Oh. Lots of danger. Oh, fuck, that one got me. Okay. Whoa! I knew that was there and it still spooked me. Oh. Okay. I have a surprisingly good shot across that. Okay. Yeah, I like it. It's not immediately super easy. Now, I know where the exit is. If I try and do just shenanigans to go round this way. I think that assassin becomes more dangerous when this is removed. Because it'll actually be able to walk into the back bit of this. Maybe I have to remove the fire to justify that. Oops. Okay, that was just me fucking around. I should have went straight for the exit. I think I might remove the fire in the... I'm going to replace it with bolt shots. Our bolt shot. Left or right? Do I think they look left or right first? Probably not up first. Let's do that. That one I might make give Hunter. And that one I'll leave up there. I might make double down. I'll make that double down too, just in case. Chances are if you do run past that one, you'll run to here, in which case this will block you anyway. So I think that's Double down's probably the only thing that'll be effective on that. Okay. Let's test this again. I want to make sure that I'm not completely abandoning the like side paths if someone kind of works out where the gem mat is. And I think... Oh! That was just me being silly. Oh god. I think I got the sluggish one. I can't land a lunge, apparently, but... Cool. Okay. That is definitely active queue ready. There's obviously more traps and stuff that need to be put, and I need to take out the Harvey path in the long run for the contest, but I think we're good. Okay. That only took like 3.5 hours. Okay, I might just quickly update the message on here. I might just go here, edit, edit, finish building, it's in the active queue. Play maps now. I want to stream for a little bit longer. If we get a replay, I'll jump onto that, but I don't think we're going to completely immediately because of how expeditions have adjusted things. But we'll just run some expeditions and keep getting extended lunge range. We'll just run some missions, we'll grab some enhancements, and if anyone in chat wants me to run one of their levels, we can do that. But we'll just chill for a bit. Getting back. The bomb must have been behind me. Almost got it. Ooh. Okay. I see what's going on here. That needs a shield, but I need the shield for the thing, which means I probably need... Oh, I just need to throw out a barrier. That'll be fine. Did I just not see the plasma sentinel shot that was in front of me? Let's check the recording. Yep. I looked down and thus did not notice it. That was dumb. Ah! I thought I was moving fast enough that I would get away from that. You know what I could do? This will take like no time to destroy with a Ironside build like this. Let's just do that. Helps if I can land my shots. Oh, it helps if I can land my shots and remember that plasma sentinels exist. Hello, Deathcore Tacos. How you going? What did I get? I wasn't that close to that. What happened with that? No, I wasn't that close to the beam, was I? You can tell I'm really not used to playing dual gun anymore. Okay, that deals with that. Now to deal with these guards at the end here. Okay, is that everything? Just the traps. Oh, nice. When you say car, do you mean it was a because there's two cars. There's Casticles, I think it is, and there's Car S Mua. Which one was it that you were building with? I think I'd deal with that as well while I'm here. Car S Mua. Okay. Yeah. I see them around a lot. They stream in French, right? If I recall correctly. Or maybe occasionally stream in French, and I've just always been tuning in when it's been one of their French streams. Whew. This is a large map. There should be two more. It's live if you find it. It's insane. Yes, I'm French too, but French Canadian. Ah, yeah, yep. I thought, yeah, yeah, was just making a comment on the language because I would assume that they're probably French Canadian as well if they're so active in an English-speaking community for the most part. Where is this? I hear it. I hear one. Where are you? This is the part where I'm like, why did people think that the biolink for finding these tombs would be so bad? Like, just because you can hear them? Like, I can hear them all the time. I can never find them immediately. Down here? Oh, that's up of them. I don't even need to grab that. I actually just put one live myself as well. I just put the one that we've been building on stream. I'm not sure how long you've been here for. One we've been building on stream for the last few hours just went up. I really like what it looks like. Probably needs some work on the actual like difficulty front. I'm not super good at building bases in general. Let's see if we've got this one that you've just put up. I have a base with the exact same name. Doesn't look like we have it yet, but we might be able to get it when we grab some of these extra ones. I'm going to do illustrates level though. I think I've done this one before. Oh. Seriously, there was one bomb! And it just happened to bounce off the other wall and come all the way back to me. Oh, probably doesn't even have chaos bombs. I bet if it had chaos bombs I would have survived. That's so silly. Where's this bloodlust guard? What was down there? Nothing. Not sure what that's about. Oh, maybe that's where the guard is hiding to trigger the bloodlust. That's probably what that is. Okay. There's warmongers behind that, I'm pretty sure. Okay. We'll just shoot that. Boop. It's been so long since I played dual gun. I believe this is an Easter egg room. Nope. That was a silly shot to miss the first one off. Okay, let's just check that. That's real. These are real. Why is that not real? That doesn't make much sense. Is this just a tomb path? Am I on the path to the tomb? Let's have a look. Oh! No, it doesn't look like. I think it's just a dead end. That's a shame. Let's go back up. Let's continue on our merry way. Nothing there, don't know what that's about. Oh, I think that's where the guard was. Nope. Got him. I don't know how I managed to get hazard shot down for that. No, I can't get the shot. Oh, napalm! It's not playing correctly, but it's there, apparently. I don't think this pathway was here previously. I'm pretty sure you had to go that way previously. Illahstrait must have changed this up a little bit. Okay. Made it a lot easier, though. That pathway, I don't think, should exist. Oh. I did get it. I just didn't get it in time. Okay. What did I miss? Okay, I missed the bedrock that was in the roof. That looks fake. Somehow it's not. That... I thought there was a... The only one I didn't shoot. There was a warmonger. They were up there. So where did they go? Oh, there they are. Gotcha. Yeah, fun. Finally got rid of snipe traps and guards. Oh, was a synthite one too. I need to do some testing on some of these enhancements. I need to know if how they interact with the existing biolinks, particularly for the melee ones. Let's go up here, over here, up here. That sounds like the tomb's about here. Why if I didn't pick that up? I have magnetic link on. The one I'm swapping for slipstream is the not magnetic link, what's it called? Shot tracker. I don't need to check all these. Okay. Yeah, so there's a bunch of guards. This is all second wave stuff. The guards are a little close, though. Ooh! That's not something you see every day. Someone just speed running with a dual gun loadout. I just didn't want to get stuck with the guards and whatever else I had to deal with in the thing. I probably could have made a safe area and done it, but like I could also just run out. It's so dangerous though, with no defenses. This is the guy that built the one just before, with all the acid dropping down and the big arena with the cannonbacks and the enforcers. It wasn't the best created map, so like I don't know what I should be expecting, but yeah, okay, I see that. Okay. This looks like it's really easy to speedrun. It looks like it goes back into a smaller section that I think I could do really easily with this. I should have thrown down a, I thought I had more shield. It was why I didn't do it, but I should have thrown down a, barrier at the hallway. I'm gonna aim for about there. Hit Harvey. And that was why I said I thought it would be really easy to speedrun. I really didn't think the cannonbacks would have such clear shots down that hallway. Okay, that one is Lee. If you've just made it, that champion won't be it. Assuming there's no chat outpost, I might just leave it at the... Oh, I did not see that at all. Assuming there's no chat outpost, I might just leave it at one exhibition for today. Like, the building was the purpose here. That was a cannonback? I'm surprised. They must have bounced off the back and front walls there. Yeah, let's get out of the danger zone for a sec. Okay. And we're up. Oh, there's a hole. I'm not giving artistics to that. Whoa. I need one more with a defensive weapon. And to backstab 3 guards. What do we got here? Claim. Okay, don't know. We'll find out. Do, do, do. Okay, what do we got? assassins. I'm so lost. I just kind of kept running forward. I don't know if I've gone the right way, or if I'm even still on the Harvey path, or if I got disconnected from it at some point. It looks like I'm still on a potential Harvey path, because otherwise why would they put so much effort into making this look like Harvey path? And there's an assassin in there as well, and I realized way too late. Okay. Let's try this again. This is the correct call. None of their setups seem to be catered for speedrunners. Looks like I was still on a Harvey path. Not sure if I'm actually on the Harvey path, but... Is this the room I died in? No. Maybe it was up here. This is the room I died in. Where's that assassin? Triggered this impaler to kill the assassin. I feel like that's supposed... Okay. I feel like that's supposed to allow them to see you before you come down, so that they're already through their aggro animation. But it also gives you an easy way to see them, and a way to get to them. You could probably lock it off with like ramp blocks and still get the same effect, but make it harder for the person to grapple down into it. Where are you? There was another one. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's assume... Yep. Okay. Assassins. Let's just get out of dodge. Those assassins, this is a brutal base, so there's a very real possibility they are just chasing me down. So if I just keep going faster, we'll be good. I could have destroyed that. Probably would have actually been faster than not destroying it. This way? Looks like. Whew! There are more assassins. Okay, I was not. I walked over to the chat because I was out. I didn't realize that there was something pointed at me. Okay, got out. That's fine. There's what, one left on the expedition? Ah, no guard backstabs. That's a shame. It's not really. Oh, two left on the expedition. Okay. Okay. Why? Oh, the assassin attack takes so long, and I forget about it every time. Backstab. Ah, I didn't even need to go through that whole section? You're kidding me. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have fun. That last bit was real. Expected. The moment I saw the second wave hollow cube stuff, eventually hollow cubes, I wasn't paying attention what they transformed into. Um, I was like, that room's just speedrun city. Okay, what do we got? You go up. Yeah. Okay, there was fire down there. I thought there might be flames down there when I was jumping for it, but I wasn't sure what else I could really do, given how much was going on elsewhere. I think if I just go... I can probably now get down there safely. That was a lot of capacity on that first room, and I just beat it with one grenade and a thing, so we're probably relatively safe? I don't think they could have a second room like that. What's this? Exit? Exit! I'll take that. I'll also take the tomb. I wonder what's in here. No idea. Oh, maybe it's a bloodlust guard. You trigger the guards in the main room and then they sneak up behind you. That might be what that was. That was kind of cool. It would have been, I think it would have been a lot harder to work out if I wasn't on a melee build. Because part of the reason I worked it out so quickly is I turned around to try and, escape, and noticed that the Harvey was walking to the right. Okay, what do I get for that one? Oh, nice. What have I got left on the track? One more random cosmetic, 2 enhancements, and a customization. And blue enhancements that I don't care about. Okay, cool. As I said earlier, I'm going to finish it there. We are just going to have a quick look at that plasma bow. Oh, it's a very nice reskin. I like the blue into yellow with a little bit of the gradient in the middle there. It's good enough. Is it cool? That clears that. No, it doesn't. Do I have to select the other one? Cool. There. That clears the notification. Cool. I will have to put some timestamps on the VODs for the levels that we did, but seems like no one in chat wants their level played. If there is anyone in chat currently, oh, do we have replays on Wakonda? Not yet. Okay, that's a shame. We'll just have to leave that for now. So anyway, that's it for me for today. I shall see you next time, which, yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be, but probably a week, or it wouldn't expect it to be more than like 2 weeks, considering I'll need to review outposts for the contest once I finish off Wakonda. But yeah, that is it for me for today. I'll see you next time.